It's the 4th of September 2014. A very good afternoon to all our viewers and welcome to Lunchtime News, coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst Center here in Colombo. I'm Joel Outscoon. Let's first take a look at your headlines for this afternoon. Postal voting for the Uva Provincial Council elections commences today. Special security deployed in the area. A staggering 28,790 dengue-related cases reported within the past few months. Statement from the Minister of Health. Ebola death toll in Africa exceeds 1,900. Into those stories in detail now. Postal voting for the Uva Provincial Council is currently underway. The polls are scheduled to conclude tomorrow. Deputy Elections Commissioner M.M. Mohammed noted that 19,985 voters are eligible to cast their vote from the Badulla district, whilst 10,671 persons are eligible to cast postal votes from the Monoragala district. A total of 30,766 persons are eligible to cast their postal votes. 75 election officers have been deployed to the Badulla district and 62 election officers have been deployed from the Monoragala district to monitor the postal voting. Officers have been deployed for various tasks in the area to overlook the postal voting, which will commence today. Postal voting will be held today and tomorrow. Meanwhile, Additional Elections Commissioner R.M.A.L. Ratnayaka said that individuals who are unable to cast their votes today will be able to do so on the 11th of September. Director of the Campaign for Free and Fair Election, Kirti Thenakun, said that voting was taking place in an extremely peaceful manner. Moving on to more local news now, the Ministry of Health notes a total of 28,790 dengue-related cases have been reported during the past few months.
The epidemiology unit of the ministry noted that the highest number was recorded during the month of June, which stood at a staggering 6,730 cases. 5,530 dengue cases have been reported during the month of July, while 3,284 dengue-related cases have been recorded during the month of August. The highest number of dengue-related cases have been recorded from the Colombo district, and the number stands at 9,829.
5 students at a school in Gampa have been hospitalized after they were beaten by the school's principal. Police say investigations are underway to arrest the principal. According to the police media spokesperson's office, one person receiving treatment has left hospital after receiving the treatment. In more local news, 2 individuals, including a lieutenant, have been arrested for obstructing the duties of a wildlife officer in Horo Patana. Police say wildlife officers in the Horo Patana Harangegavadia district had arrested a tractor driver for smuggling wood. Thereafter, a group of 20 people had arrived on the scene and rescued the suspect. Since then, police have arrested 2 of the 20 individuals, while 8 more are being identified. Investigations are underway to arrest the rest. Up next is the battle for Uva. Of all the provinces in the country, Uva is the poorest province, and of all the districts in the province, the Monoragala district is the poorest. The poverty level was 14.5 when he took office. He showed all of his qualifications and came into power, and by the end of his 5-year term, all he has done for Uva was that he made the Monoragala district the poorest district in the country.
98% of this area has electricity today. In a few days, 100% of this area will have electricity. By next year, we will commence projects here. Even as we speak, we have spent millions on a drinking water project in this electorate. That is to give you water from taps. We are making major developments by constructing factories, stadiums and developing the economy of this area.
If you went to the hospital about 30 to 40 years ago, you would find the doctors inside the hospital. But today, where are they? On the streets. And back then, if you wanted medicine, you get it from inside the hospital. Today, you had to get it outside the hospital. It is the same with blood and urine test. What is being done? They should start taking everything back inside now.
The UNP cannot get on the same platform in the country today. We do have an issue in winning over, but in comparison to that UNP, this government led by His Excellency the President is and has always been with the people of this country.
there was faith in powerful parties and powerful politicians, but today they have all deceived all of you. Your hopes were dashed. Your wishes and expectations were not taken any notice of. Your lives are getting worse day by day and you have no alternative. Parties were too hung up on politics and you voted to either blue or green. And today the country is far behind from the other countries. It is the powerful parties and politicians who should be held accountable for this.
What are businesses that politicians have today? Have you seen a politician in the Valimada and Badulla electorates who have constructed a factory which manufactures mammoths and sells them to farmers for a low price and provide an income for them or provide jobs for youth? Have you heard of any such things? No. However, you get businesses like marijuana cultivations, smuggling of cattle, commissions, bribes, ransoms. Am I lying? They have bars, they bring down ethanol and drugs. They have brothels, casinos and hotels. They take over lands in cities and villages and even the sea coast. Don't politicians do this? These are the new businesses of politicians. But when you bring this up, they say you are slinging mud at projects.
In some weather news, according to the Department of Meteorology, several spells of showers will occur in the central, Sabaragamu, western, northwestern and southern provinces.
Several spells of showers will occur in the central, Sabaragamu, western, northwestern and southern provinces. Thunder showers will develop at several places in the Hoover, north, central and eastern provinces during the afternoon or evening. There may be temporarily localized strong winds during thunder showers.
The 150th Newsfirst workshop was held in Kengala Central College in Wategama yesterday. The program, comprised of many interactive activities, is currently underway at the college. The 150th workshop, organized by Newsfirst, was held for a second day today. Many executive officers at the Capital Maharaja organization were present at the occasion. Many topics such as power of new media and news reporting were touched upon at the workshop today. Coming up later on the news, Ian Botham comments on the Indian Premier League.
I'm worried about the IPL. In fact, I fear it shouldn't be there at all.
Lunchtime news for today. It was an absolute pleasure having you with us. For the Newsfirst team, I'm Joel Outscoon. Have yourself a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896. www.newsfirst.lk. Feedback at newsfirst.lk.